Greetings friends, it's Ray Charm, and judging by the college t-shirt and the ponytail, this can only mean one thing! Well, actually just judging by the college t-shirt, but we're going to be talking about another college experience! Oh! So if you didn't read the t-shirt, I went to Macalester, which was just a few weeks ago. It's in Minnesota. It's sort of a small school, and the reason I decided to visit Macalester was because I saw this really cool sassy letter in the mail, and I decided that obviously it was my dream school. So obviously, how could I resist paying a visit to Minnesota? So basically my mom and I went, and so Macalester was actually really wonderful. I was just joking, kind of. I was kind of serious. I was kind of joking, though, when I decided it was my dream school because I didn't actually know anything about it, but it had a really charming campus, and I was very, very pleased with the Macalester experience, if nothing else. Not only was St. Paul gorgeous, but actually I had a really nice time there, except for one thing. So I went to Minnesota, and I was sort of expecting there to be people with Minnesotan accents. So while we were there, I was listening at the museum we went to, I was like, oh, is there a Viking here? Is there a Viking? Oh! After a while we figured out that people from Minnesota don't actually have Minnesotan accents unless they're really far north and they're really old. The younger generation doesn't have them at all, which was seriously disappointing. But we did actually convince a couple native Minnesotans to pretend they had an accent for us, which was almost acceptable, but not quite. People there were really nice though. We were like, do you have a Minnesotan accent? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh. And they're like, we can pretend for you, it's okay, it's okay. And I was like, oh, you're all so nice. But the main point of the story is that while we were in Minnesota, something kind of unusual happened. I don't even know what happened. So my mother and I were at the hotel, and it was our last night in Minnesota, and we decided to relax a while. So we went down to the pool, and the pool had a lot of people in it, so we were like, okay, we'll just go to the hot tub. And my mother is a social worker, and so she just starts a pleasant conversation with someone, talks some small talk, talks about the no accents thing. Bad choice. And I'm just sitting here awkwardly the whole time like, okay then. And so the lady's like, what brings you here from so far away? Actually, my daughter was visiting Macalester, her dream school. Oh, I always think it's funny when people say Macalester is their dream school. You should tell her why. Well, I got this sassy college letter in the mail, and I decided it was perfect for me. Well, I just feel sorry for other parents who send their children there. Does she not understand that I have to pay for this? Oh, why's that? Oh, it's just, this was 10 years ago, but I don't know if anything's changed since then. It probably has. There was an incident, and co-ed dorms. Go ahead. We're very blunt people. They encourage the students to have sex. Well then, look at my children. If your daughter is even relatively bright, she should go to a Catholic college. 12 years is enough! Naturally, the first thing my mother and I were wondering was, how exactly can a college encourage you to involve yourself in that sort of a thing? Do they have contests to see how many people you could sleep with in a night or a week, and only the top 10% get an A, or how would that work? And then secondly, it's just entirely ridiculous that you would go up to a stranger and just tell them that after they say specifically they want to go to Macalester, because you don't know if they hold the same religious beliefs. I don't really think that it's okay to tell someone else, and that's called slut shaming, and yeah, you should respect everyone. It's none of your business how many people they sleep with. Everyone's a person, and everyone should just accept that. Boom. And finally, even if none of the other points mattered, I'm the one going to college. I'm the one spending 4 years of my life there, and I'm the one who's going to be spending my money to go there. I mean, it's one thing if your parents pay for you to go there, then yeah, I think they should have some say in it, but overall, they're not the ones who have to actually deal with professors or the students or the education system there. You're the one who has to deal with that, so I just don't understand why people think it's okay to say that it's not my choice where I want to go to college. Yes, quite a bit of it is my choice actually, thank you. So if you like this video, or if you can relate to the problem, like if you've had any strangers try to push their opinions onto you, then you should totally comment below. And you should also subscribe to me and like this video because it would help me out a lot, I guess. I mean, I would just enjoy seeing your opinions. So until then, Ray Charm out!